Hello everyone. Today, as part of Black History Month, we're looking at Rosa Parks. Who was Rosa Parks? Rosa Parks was born in 1913 and died in 2005. Rosa helped initiate the civil rights movement in the United States when she refused to give up her seat to a white man on Montgomery, Alabama bus in 1955. Her actions inspired the leaders of the local black community to organize the Montgomery bus boycott. Led by a young Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., the boycott lasted more than a year, during which Parks not coincidentally lost her job, and the boycott only ended when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the bus segregation was unconstitutional. Over the next half-century, Parks became a nationally recognized symbol of dignity and strength in the struggle to end entrenched racial segregation. Today's lesson outcomes. We are going to be learning about Rosa Parks, why to recreate events and respond to the discrimination Rosa faced. Rosa Parks is arrested. On Thursday, December the 1st, 1955, the 42-year-old Rosa Parks was commuting home from a long day of work at the Montgomery Fair department store by bus. Black residents of Montgomery often avoided municipal buses if possible because they found that Negroes in back policy so demeaning. Nonetheless, 70% or more riders on a typical day were black, and on this day, Rosa Parks was one of them. Segregation was written into law. The front of the Montgomery bus was reserved for white citizens, and the seats behind them for black citizens. However, it was only by custom that bus drivers had the authority to ask a black person to give up a seat for a white rider. They were contradictory Montgomery laws on the books. One said segregation must be enforced, but another, largely ignored, said no person, white or black, could be asked to give up a seat even if there were no other seats on the bus available. Recreation of the events. As a class, we are going to recreate the events. Grab a chair and sit in two paired lines to make the formation of the bus. Pause the video here. You will be given a character to play on the bus. One student will be the bus driver, another bus conductor, white passengers, black passengers, and Rosa Parks. Pause the video here to assign roles. As a class, recreate the following scene. Black and white passengers are sitting on the bus. Remember that black passengers were forced to sit at the back. Rosa Parks gets on and takes a seat near the front as all the other ones at the back are taken. A white passenger gets on and demands that Rosa gives up her seat. Pause the video here to recreate this scene. Think of a thought track. Reminder that this is where you stand up and voice your character's thoughts to the audience. As the teacher points at you, you stand up and say your thought. Think about how the different people on the bus would have reacted. How would they have felt? Pause the video here to undertake this task. Now create a short scene in groups of 4 to 5 where you are discussing what happened following the arrest of Rosa Parks. You will need to decide if you are going to be white or black. Think about what your character's reaction was to Rosa refusing even when the bus conductor asked her to move, and when the police arrested Rosa. This is important that whilst we are recreating this event, we need to be sensitive and use appropriate language. Pause the video here to recreate this event. Differentiation and challenge. Add a still image to capture the passenger's reactions to key moments within the piece. Add a monologue, which is an extended thought track showing what your character thinks and feels about the situation. Add an additional scene showing Rosa Parks being interviewed by the police. Add split staging, where you separate into two groups from your group of 4 to 6 to show the reactions of both the white and black passengers. Pause the video here to create your scenes. Plenary. Would these events happen today? Why? Why not? What would you have done if you were a black passenger on the bus? What would you have done if you were a white passenger on the bus? Remember to answer in full sentences. Pause the video here to discuss these points.